Welcome everyone. Thank you. Welcome to the 2026 commencement ceremony to the incredible class of 2026. Please join us in welcoming our Swampscott High School faculty. Thank you. And now, the students of the hour, our class of 2026. Please welcome. Welcome, students. time to begin our commencement ceremony, I would love to invite Mikkel Stoutmeyer-Smith to sing the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose blood stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you, Scout. That was absolutely beautiful. And now I'd like to invite the class secretary, Madison Lilly.
Good afternoon, everyone. The class of 2026 was asked to nominate a teacher who has made a positive impact on our experience in Swampscott Public Schools and who is a role model worth following. I believe we succeeded in that task, selecting a speaker who has consistently gone above and beyond for his students and our community as a whole. Our speaker has demonstrated his dedication to all students, past and present, by making his classes an enjoyable learning environment. He has sacrificed his personal time to provide tutoring to those struggling in math, including myself in calculus. His altruistic commitment to volunteering in our local community has encouraged countless individuals to become more involved to help those in need through coordinating events at My Brother's Table and the Senior Center. Even though our selected educator has not taught any of the graduates since this time 4 years ago when our time in middle school concluded, his continued impact on the senior class is evident. Years later, he can still recall where each of his students sat in his classroom, and those who were not lucky enough to have had him as an educator likely saw him in the math wing or cheering at an athletic competition. Regardless, all can attest to his consistent optimism and compassion in all that he does. I am grateful that a staff member as kind as our speaker is a part of the Swampscott community, and his desire to be a lifelong learner is something that I will always try to integrate into my own life. With that being said, please help me give a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Mr. Matthew Moran.
Wow, Maddie, thank you so much for that kind introduction. I'm not worthy of it. I'm just so proud to be able to be here and celebrate all of you. This is such a special day and a really special class. Thank you all so much, and good afternoon, everyone. I could not be more proud or more thrilled to be here with you all to celebrate the Swampscott High School class of 2026. This really is an amazing class and a great group of kids. And honestly, it's hard to believe how fast we got here. It feels like just yesterday that we were last celebrating this group at their 8th grade graduation already 4 years ago. Time really flies. And now, here we are again, celebrating another major milestone moment, your high school graduation. A culmination of 13 years of hard work that has led you to this moment and huge accomplishment. We are all so proud of you. To be honest, when I was asked to deliver this keynote speech today, I ran through a lot of emotions. While I feel completely honored and humbled to be here and proud to see that I've had some impact on our students being recognized today, I admit that I also feel undeserving. I'm truly so lucky to stand beside the best and most dedicated teachers, nurses, counselors, custodial staff, main office staff, security staff, administration, and more, who consistently go out of their way to help our students and make our community a better place. So many of the Swampscott educators across the whole district have had huge impacts on me as both a student and now as a teacher, and I would not be where I am without the work that they do for our students and me every single day. I also want to give a shout out to my family. I know that there's about 40 Morans here somewhere, for always being there for me and for all that they do. It really takes a village, and like our students here today, I am a product of that village, which has inspired me to come back to continue making a difference. To our graduates, if you take a look around you, you will see that your village is here supporting you. I would like for you, our distinguished class here today, to give a round of applause for the village that has gotten you here to this moment. Now, onto this graduating class, the class of 2026. When I was asked to speak today, I immediately started going back and reminiscing about my experiences with this group, all the fun memories we shared, the rapport we had, and the classroom community that we established. I will always remember this group as my first full-year class when I started working here as a teacher at the middle school. Any teacher knows that their first year presents many challenges, from writing new lessons to learning classroom management, and as just like any teacher, I still am and was questioning the effectiveness of my classroom management. Like some of you will remember our crazy Section 5 class, when students would hide under the tables with everyone's backpacks piled on top of them, waiting to see how long it would take for me to find them, and I never could, so I had to pretend to call the main office. I also quickly learned, and I'm sorry, Mr. Collegeman, I should never be climbing a ladder to the middle school roof to recover a kickball that was accidentally launched up during a volleyball match at mask break. But these learning curves really came with special and unforgettable moments. One memory that'll stay with me forever was when these students asked me to come down to the CAF during lunch one day, which also happened to be my birthday, only to surprise me with the whole grade singing happy birthday together. As a first-year teacher, I truly could not have asked for a kinder, more caring, and more compassionate class. Their positive attitude and enthusiasm for learning truly put a smile on everyone's faces, even with masks, and made all of us want to come to school in the morning. This class made me a better teacher, and for that I will always be grateful, and they will always hold a special place in my heart. Since you have left 8th grade, I have been fortunate enough to watch you grow into confident, hardworking, and successful young adults. From tutoring, which I am going to have so much free time now, to coaching and to volunteering, I am so proud of how far you have come. Just as every teacher remembers their first class, you all are soon to experience new opportunities that you all will remember, cherish, and hold on to with you forever. There are going to be ups and downs along the way, moments of victory and defeat, and excitement and challenges, but embrace them. Like I used to say in class before we took a test, I'm hesitant to say this, when you come across a problem you don't know how to solve, smile because it's fun to be challenged. But as we know, challenging opportunities and experiences do not just face us in the math classroom alone, they happen in our lives all of the time. So welcome them and appreciate them. They shape your character, build your resiliency, and will make you a better person because of it. I also want to encourage you to always remember your passion for volunteerism and serving others above yourself. Over the last 5 years, you have had an immeasurable impact on our community through your commitment to service. You have consistently gone above and beyond and went out of your way to involve yourselves in causes that you believe in, from My Brother's Table to Anchor Food Pantry, the Senior Center, TLC, community cleanups, and more. Not because you had to, but because you wanted to. My hope is that whichever direction and adventure life takes you, whether a 4-year college, a 2-year college, the workforce, a gap year, traveling, and more, is to take the work that we have done here and make your mark by continuing to spread light and kindness everywhere you go. No matter where life takes you, people need help everywhere. So continue to learn, serve, lead, and bring the best out of one another. Remember where you come from, don't underestimate the impact you can have on others, and leave a place better than you find it. Mr. Kalishman always says to be the reason someone wants to come to school in the morning. As you begin your next adventure, I hope you remember this sentiment and be the reason someone smiles every day. Thank you all for this opportunity, and congratulations to the class of 2026. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce the president of the class of 2026 from Section 3, Avery Forbes.
Just flipping. Good evening, everyone. When I first heard I had to make a speech today, I didn't realize how impossible it would be to encapsulate the emotions we all must be feeling right now in just 5 minutes. There are so many moments throughout our years in Swampscott schools that I knew I had to mention. Between pump-it-up birthday parties that genuinely everyone had, between Manhunt Nature's classroom, and, of course, Freddie yelling at us at Powder Puff practice, it's safe to say we've been through a lot together. However, I couldn't find the words to turn these special moments into a speech. That's why I created a video to express just how much we have accomplished. So if you could all just do me a favor and face the screen over there, and we can watch.
It's hard to believe that our time here at Stanley School is coming to an end. As we prepare to move on to middle school, we remember the memories we have made over the past 5 years. Our bonds with all of our teachers will forever hold a special place in our hearts. We will take the lessons we learned to reflect in middle school, but we are always sure we will be a part of our school's school family.
okay. It's fine. Okay. Before I complete my speech, I want to say thank you to everyone who made our journeys possible. Thank you to our parents who endured many of our tears over homework. Thank you to our teachers for putting up with our antics, although I know we were always the favorite class. Thank you to my favorite classmates for making this past decade one to remember. Thank you to the unsung heroes who truly made our school environments the best place to be, the janitorial staff, our cafeteria staff, and our security staff. And for one final shout out, thank you to Mr. Gillette for making all of this possible. So if I could just leave you with one last thing, take the memories and lessons you have gathered from your time here in Swampscott, and always remember to be kind to one another. Thank you. And now it is my absolute honor to introduce a student whose hard work and leadership and dedication have helped define the class of 2026. So please join me in welcoming this year's valedictorian, Owen Began.
All right. Thank you so much, Avery. It's a really nice video. Okay. Good afternoon, family, friends, staff, and the graduates of the class of 2026. It is an honor and a pleasure to speak on behalf of my peers. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the teachers, staff, and families who supported us along the way. Your guidance, patience, and encouragement have helped shape who we are today. 2026 marks my 13th year in Swampscott Public Schools. Over that time, some students have come and gone, while many have been here every step of the way. Regardless of how long you've been a part of this community, today we stand on the same stage, and from this moment forward, we will always be connected by the time we spent together. Now we look towards the future. Whether heading to college, the military, trade school, or taking a gap year, the class of 26 is setting out across the map in pursuit of our goals. It's both exciting and nerve-wracking. As we move forward, we leave our familiar bubble, a class of fewer than 200 students, and step into places filled with thousands of strangers. Inevitably, panic sets in. We ask questions like, how am I going to fit in? Will I find my people? And will I be successful? These questions can feel overwhelming, but they can also distract from what truly matters at this turning point in our lives. The most important question isn't where you will go or who you'll spend your time with, it's who you'll choose to be. It's easy to get caught up in the superficial details, but the defining factor in all of your experiences will be you, your mindset, your perspective, and your sense of self. As we celebrate and reflect on our time in high school, I can say confidently that the most impactful moments have been the ones spent together, forging connections. The memories made while laughing with friends at lunch, cheering on our peers at games and performances, or awkwardly attempting to dance at prom will outlast the memory of the test you failed or the presentation you dreaded. As you set out to create new connections, it's important to start with the most fundamental connection that you have, your relationship with yourself. There's a quote from Jean-Paul Sartre that says, "If you are lonely when you are alone, then you're in bad company." It reveals an uncomfortable but universal truth. You can't find contentment in your relationship with others if you aren't content with yourself. When we're alone, we're at our most vulnerable and our most honest. To be happy with yourself requires understanding your own thoughts and motivations, trusting your instincts, and feeling secure in your goals and achievements. And that kind of self-confidence isn't easy. Our generation faces constant social comparison and hyper-competition. It makes it harder than ever to feel content with ourselves. Seeking validation from others may feel comforting, but it's temporary. Lasting fulfillment comes from within. The only person who can truly bring you happiness is you. Your mindset shapes how you'll feel about yourselves, how others perceive you, and how you experience the world around you. If you commit to being authentically yourself, that confidence will not only benefit you, it will inspire others as well. We're all stepping into promising yet uncertain futures. But remember this, while many things are beyond our control, the way we think about ourselves is not. Let today's celebration be a reminder that you've already found success and you're capable of whatever you put your mind to. Trust yourself, believe in your abilities, work hard towards your goal, and everything else will follow. Congratulations, class of 2026. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you. It's now my time to introduce the Swampscott Chorus for a performance.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
So take the photographs and still frames in your mind.
And hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
At this time, it is my honor to introduce someone who has made a lasting impact on generations of students, colleagues, and families throughout his years at Swampscott High School. His dedication, compassion, humor, and commitment to education have helped shape the culture of this school community in countless ways. As he prepares for a well-earned retirement, we thank him for the many years he has devoted to our students and celebrate the incredible legacy he leaves behind. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Peter Franklin.
Class of 2026, this is our last waltz and my closing monologue. 20 years ago, an underemployed college professor and third-year law student walked into the principal's office at Swampscott High School. Having not actually had a job interview for many years, this one didn't go so well. At least the candidate didn't think so. In fact, he phoned his wife on the way home to report that in all likelihood he would continue to be underemployed for the near future. I still remember that interview, how everyone seemed to be running late, how I wished I would have said things I didn't take the opportunity to say, and how the next day I was flabbergasted when the phone call came in, "Hey, want to teach English at Swampscott High School?" 2 decades later, here is yet another opportunity. We are all graduating today, moving on to worlds we have yet to experience. We are excited, we're hopeful, and I know we're looking for the owner's manual. So perhaps a few thoughts on how we can embrace what lies ahead. First and foremost, we have but one obligation, and that is to be a good person. Next, let's embrace opportunities, for they will be plentiful. We'll continue to embrace challenges, for they will continue to help us build strength and resilience. And let us embrace each day, for today, not tomorrow, is the day that we can actually make an impact on ourselves, on our lives, on each other. The popular adage, "comfort zones are where dreams go to die," is the direct result of not embracing life. As we move forward through today's portal into the future, there will be people who will intentionally, knowingly, lovingly want to push us out of our comfort zones. Teachers, professors, coaches, mentors. They know we can do the hard work. Be grateful, for they believe in us. And I encourage you to embrace these moments. In your long and prosperous life, there will be many chapters. Your path is bound to be unpredictable and wonderful, and you will be amazed at what will happen. You could have a chapter as a high school English teacher, or as a management consultant, or as a pastry chef, or as a bakery cafe owner, or a college professor, or even that chapter 20 years ago to the home of the Big Blue. I never could have predicted this path. Along the way, it's okay to push boundaries, to have fun, and occasionally act silly, and as Avery once told me, be down to clown. But we must savor every moment. Take nothing for granted. Okay, truth school. No matter how uncomfortable the pressure or challenges will be, I believe in you. I have seen you rise to the challenge of rigorous expectations. I've seen you take responsibility for your actions and decisions. I have seen you take risks in the classroom to come out a stronger, more resilient individual. I have seen you succeed in ways that you never thought imaginable. I've also seen you decimate my snack drawer. And it's all because you chose to embrace the opportunities that were set before you. I never learned to lock that drawer. Lest I forget, one more thing. Make your voice count. Be a champion. Be an advocate. You do have the right to remain silent, but if you so choose, you give up the right to complain. You may censor yourself, but please, please do not let others censor you. There is far too much at stake. These past 20 years have been amazing. I have seen students come and go. I've seen colleagues come and go. I have made friends. I have helped launch careers. I have been intellectually challenged. And I've had more fun than you can ever imagine. So what have I learned from you? I have learned from your energy, from your growth, from your moments of doubt on how to persevere. I have learned from your tenacity and willingness to trust. I have learned how you have embraced these past 4 years and have reached today successfully, ready to leave the nest and fly. And you have entertained me well. So thank you, parents and guardians, families, administration, and colleagues. Thank you for trusting me with your humans. We have been on an incredible journey together, and we might have taken a few risks along the way. I know that we are all much richer for them. I know we're in this together. Thank you very much. Franklin, out. Thank you so much. And it is now my pleasure to introduce Gabby Manity.
Good evening. My name is Gabrielle Manity, and it is my absolute pleasure to introduce Miss Otto. As the class of 2026's journey ends, Miss Otto's begins. Despite being new to SHS, Miss Otto has already made a significant impact on her school community. From the very start, she has displayed a deep dedication to creating a space where students feel both included and informed. Whether it's through leading class assemblies or standing outside during morning drop-offs, making sure all parents actually pull up to the line, Ms. Otto has shown us that our voices matter and that open communication is the first step towards positive change. I've had the unique opportunity to work closely with her during our executive committee meetings, alongside 2 other student council representatives. Shout out to Noah Ubala and Max Esapenko. I saw firsthand how Ms. Otto addresses student concerns and problem solves with us, rather than just for us. Her honesty and transparency guide our efforts to make SHS a truly welcoming environment. She models what it means to be selfless, always aspiring to bring everyone into that fold. As Charlie from The Perks of Being a Wallflower says, I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. You are alive, and in this moment, I swear, we are infinite. Fellow seniors, as we step into adulthood, I'm incredibly excited to see the future of SHS under Miss Otto's supervision and care. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Miss Emily Zotto.
I believe in a visual prop. Thank you, Gabby. That was a beautiful introduction. Class of 2026, you graduate at a remarkable time in history. I have a bold prediction. I believe you are going to be the last class to clearly remember a world before artificial intelligence becomes woven into nearly everything that we do in our lives. In the years ahead, people will speak of a before and an after. But as AI and technology expands, I strongly believe that one thing becomes even more infinitely important, not less important, our humanity. Technology is powerful, but it will never replace what makes each one of you uniquely valuable. Today, we celebrate your accomplishments, but I want to remind you of something far more important, your gifts. They are the things you have always possessed. They are big gifts, small gifts, very motivated gifts, and persistent gifts. There are clever, driven, disciplined gifts, and there are laid back, steady, and inspiring gifts. Whatever form they take, they belong to you. They didn't grow in isolation, however. They have been recognized, protected, and championed every step of the way by the people surrounding you today. To the parents, families, and educators here today, thank you. So I ask that you look inward first. Know your own gifts, lean into them, and use them as ways to connect, like Owen said. That instinct to connect is exactly what defines your time with us. One thing I will always remember about this class is that, wow, you show up. You were everywhere, every performance, all the games, before school meetings, after school meetings, at the OMA Art Show or the Senior Center. Truly, you were everywhere. You used your unique voices and gifts to collaborate with faculty and administrators to build bridges. If gifts are what you carry, bridges are how you move the world forward. I did not bring a bridge with me. And just like your gifts, These bridges come in many forms. There are quiet bridges of lifelong friendship and bold bridges of professional collaboration. There are short bridges built to patch a quick misunderstanding and strong, resilient bridges designed to span deep divides. Your talents and your gifts will open the doors, but your bridges are the things that are going to help you walk through them. A connection you make today may lead to a partnership, a solution, or a lifeline years from now. You often won't realize the true value of a bridge until long after you've crossed it. Build them, maintain them, protect them, and remember this, the first bridges that you've built, the ones anchored right here in our Swampscott community, those bridges are permanent. They don't vanish after you receive your diploma today and if you move on. The world needs your gifts, but it's going to discover them through the bridges you build. Carry your gifts, keep showing up, and strengthen every community you join. Congratulations, class of 2026. And now I'd like to welcome Superintendent Kalishman for some more closing remarks than opening. Superintendent Kalishman.
Graduation from Swampscott High School is a profound milestone. It's the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and growth, both inside and outside of the classroom. You join a distinguished legacy of Swampscott alumni who've gone on to accomplish extraordinary things. You name it, we can do it. This heritage proves that as members of this community, and now in a few minutes as proud alumni, you are uniquely prepared to step out and leave your own mark on the world. I have absolute confidence you will not only succeed on your own behalf, but could change your community and the world for the better. My highest hope for you is that you live meaningful lives that truly impact others and that you find happiness in your work, in your relationships, and most importantly, within yourselves. It's a big world out there, and you're ready to take it on. Remember, we are always here for you. Now get out there, show the world what you're made of, and always remember where you're from.
Thank you, Superintendent Kalishman. The Swampscott High School community sincerely and gratefully acknowledges the vast generosity of the numerous individuals and organizations who have offered scholarships to the members of 2026. Graduates, when I announce your name, I ask that you please stand. I think everyone should applaud as much as you'd like to applaud. I think you'll probably be able to hear me. This year, we are pleased to announce the addition of 3 new scholarships being awarded today, so I will begin with those 3 new scholarships. Again, please stand, seniors, when you get to that point. Your name is called. The William F. and Doris C. Bithell Trust Scholarship, Clara Goslin. The Dick Geron Memorial Scholarship, Will Bush. Swampscott High School Class of 1971 Scholarship, Roman Neplui. The Ferris John Bargoot III Scholarship Fund, Jack Slamman. Lillian M. Bassett Memorial Scholarship, Owen Began and Roman Neplui. The Beach Club Friends of Phillips Beach, Lila Kaplan and Jennifer Shue. Brian Bradley Bates Memorial Scholarship, Will Bush. Maximilian Xavier Carboni Memorial Scholarship, Michael Collins, Chase Grufuis, Nola Conley, Khalil Abraham, and Michaela Warwick. Cassidy Family Scholarship in memory of Judith Cassidy, Peter Cassidy, and Francis Cassidy, Sam Moscoso and Dominic Papalardo. Coach Al Cerrone Scholarship, Kayla Barletta. The General John R. Chasen Memorial Scholarship, Dylan DeFilippo. Bruce Scott Cooper Memorial Scholarship, Jamison Ford. Alice T. and Margaret E. Durgan Memorial Scholarship, Avery Forbes. For the Love of Swampscott, Lila Pastor. Louis Gallo Memorial Art Scholarship, Lila Pastor. Ellen K. Goldberg Memorial Scholarship, Easter Cunningham. Jennifer Harris Memorial Hero Scholarship, Megan Barron. Jane and Whitney Harrison Memorial Scholarship, Noah Murphy. The Hegan Family Scholarship, Jameson Ford. Hegarty Brothers Scholarship, Nathan McKenzie. The John Hoffman Memorial Scholarship, Riley Johnson. The Maureen Ingram and Kathleen Canavan Memorial Scholarship, Alexis Rabello. The K. Duran Music Lover Scholarship, Aria Pache Dulette Bolero. Johnson Family Memorial Fund Scholarship, Adam Sparaccio and Samantha Sparaccio. Matthew J. Kamen Rainbow Scholarship, Ava O'Donnell. The Sally and Irving Kaplan Memorial Scholarship, Lakshmi Cooper. Sippy and Julie Carger Memorial Scholarship, Sylvie Tardif. Andrew Keeter Memorial Scholarship, Thea Jantis. Brian Lamb Memorial Scholarship Fund, Alex Campbell. Marla Madden McDougall Memorial Scholarship, Kayla Barletta. The Sarah Beth Milberg Charitable Foundation Scholarship, Gabrielle Manady and Sophia Gatchell. Special Justin K. Moore's Memorial Scholarship, Lexi Farnham. Jamie Moore and Ruthie Pastor Memorial Scholarship, Dylan Faithful and Sasha Faithful. Norden Family Scholarship, Samantha Ward. The Frank M. O'Donnell Memorial Scholarship, Riley Johnson. Paradiso Ristorante Scholarship, Ava Miller. Pediatric Healthcare Associate Scholarship, Michael Gregorian. Glenn S. Peterson Memorial Scholarship for Academics, Eliana Young. Glenn S. Peterson Memorial Scholarship for Hockey, Nola Conley. The Bob and Darlene Pye Memorial Scholarship, Suhail Chaudhry. Jared Raymond Memorial Hero Scholarship, George Spelios. James A. Remus Memorial Scholarship, Lila Kaplan. The Harriet Rostoff Memorial Scholarship, Liam O'Brien. The Neil Rostoff Memorial Scholarship Fund, Jennifer Shue. The Faye Gersman Rostoff Memorial Scholarship, Dominic Papalardo. ROC Room of Color Community Scholarship, Anissa DePina. The Sandra Rotner Community Volunteer Scholarship, Hayden Haskell. Sagan Harbiside Sotheby's International Realty Scholarship, Henry Ramos. The Derek M. Sheckman Peer Award, selected by classmates, Madison Lilly. Faith R. Schuer Scholarship, an athletic scholarship, May Hood. Edward I. Shub Memorial Scholarship, Cooper Carenti. Darren Spinney Memorial Scholarship, Jason Rothwell. The Edna Stalker Scholarship, Yegor Diachenko, Milad Sasson, and Nathan McKenzie. The Swampscott High School Band Association, Khalil Abraham. Swampscott High School Class of 1982, Jason Elkin Memorial Scholarship, Liam O'Brien. Swampscott High School Class of 1985 Scholarship in honor, memory of those who have passed, Lexi Farnham. Swampscott High School Girls Basketball Scholarship in memory of Jack Hughes, Samantha Ward. Swampscott High School Parent-Teacher Forum Scholarship, Omar Brito. Swampscott Arts Association Scholarship for Art in memory of William Chan, Maria Holovanova. Swampscott Conservancy Environmental Focus Award, Hazel Hitchcock and Mikkel Scoutmeyer-Smith. Swampscott Education Foundation Association Scholarship, Alex Rebello. Swampscott Firefighters Union IAFF Local 1459 Scholarship, Generis Jacquez. Swampscott Gridiron Club Scholarship, Generis Jacquez and Chaith Gruthuis. Swampscott High School Chorus Scholarship, Michael Schwartz. Swampscott High School Drama Club Scholarship, Scout Meyer Smith. Swampscott High School Performing Students Scholarship in memory of Phyllis J. Gottlieb, Dylan Faithful. Swampscott High School Senior Girls Flag Football Scholarship, Kaya Martin and Sasha Faithful. Swampscott Police Relief Association Scholarship, Suhail Chowdhury. Swampscott Rotary Club Danny Cahill Memorial Scholarship, Ava O'Donnell. Swampscott Rotary Club David Sherman Memorial Scholarship, Nico Croft. The Swampscott Rotary Club Scholarship, Alexia O'Donnell, Aria Pache Dulet Bolero, Owen Began, and Yegor Diachenko. Swampscott War Memorial Scholarship in memory of Joseph J. Balsama, Madison Lilly. Swampscott War Memorial Scholarship in memory of Ernest Manchin, Rosalie Redden. The Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn Scholarship, Michael Collins, Avery Forbes, Thea Jantis, Alexia O'Donnell, and Milad Sasson. Roger L. Volk Academic and Athletic Sportsman Scholarship, Nico Croft. Lucky Williams Scholarship, Claire Slomsky. And last but certainly not least, the Rose and Irving Uden Memorial Scholarship, Alex Campbell. Thank you again for your generosity. At this time, I would like to recognize and welcome our school counselors whose guidance, support, and encouragement have helped all of our graduates navigate their time at Swampscott High School. From scheduling classes and planning for the future to celebrating successes and helping students overcome challenges, they have been a constant source of support for the class of 2026. Please join me in welcoming Rachel Sturma, Julie O'Neill, and Julie Mazzola as they present the diplomas to this year's graduates. Avery Forbes. Eliana Young. Madison Lilly. Gabrielle Manity. Owen Began. Khalil Abraham. Akira Allen Fernandez. Jamie Andrews. Angelica Arutunyans. Rayan Assad. Aria Pache Dulet Bolero. Megan Barron. Kayla Barletta. Ava Baricelli. Jillian Beaver. Genevieve Fern Bedard. Russell Bombardier. Weber Bordeaux. Omar Brito. Aiden Brown. Simon Brown.
Lauren Burse. William Bush. Paul Calcimito. Kiara Calvo. Alex Campbell. Lila Kaplan. Caitlin Colley. Connor Chirello. Suhail Chaudhary. Valentina Calanto. Michael Collins. Nola Conley. Lakshmi Cooper. Cooper Carenti. Isaiah Costa Creveling. Nico Croft. Chesney Cronin. Easter Cunningham. Anissa DePina. Francesco DeVito. Leonardo DeVito. Yegor Diachenko. Devin DeBerry. Dylan DeFilippo. Liam Donovan Walnut. Jordan Dvorak. Anna Eccles. Nathan M. Eric Urkamp. Boris Yevdokimov. Dylan Faithful. Sasha Faithful. Lexi Farnham. Isabel Fernandez. Julian Flacca. Jameson Ford. Ryan Freed. Sophia Gatchell. Thea Jantis. John Goldoft. Clara Goslin. Soria Green. Michael Gregorian. Chase Gruthuis. Julia Guzman. Maya Haynes. Erin Harrington Greer. Hayden Haskell. Vaughn Hazel. Zane Hildebrand. Hazel Hitchcock. Maria Golovanova. May Hood. Claire Houghton. Darlie Hoja. Clark Hubany. Oscar Izamukhamedov. Jaylise Jacquez. Janaris Jacquez. Riley Johnson. Perrin Kashuba. Fiona Keeney. Dylan Kesselman. Sarah Khan. Sophia Kielnecker. Adam Kilmaine. Adrian Laporte. Sailor Larson. Alexander Lazaro. Alexander Levine. Julia La. Ezra Mackey. Brooklyn Marshall. Kaya Martin. Nathan McKenzie. AJ Maleg. Josiani Mendez. Ava Miller. Delaney Miller. Evelyn Miller. Paulina Minkovich. Dimitri Miranda. Christopher Morales. Sam Moscoso. David Movsesian. Noah Murphy. Mikkel Scout Myers-Smith. Roman Naplui. Valentino Nunez. Liam O'Brien. Alexia O'Donnell. Ava O'Donnell. Vanessa Olson. Charles O'Neill. Wesley Orozco.
Matvi Palinga. David Palmer. Dominic Papalato. Lila Pastor. Lauren Paul. Christian Peebles. Abby Peaver. Andrew Pika. Darina Podobiska. Henry Ramos. Alexis Rebello. Rosalie Redden. Ella Ryder. Madeline Reese. Natalie Ringler. Carlos Rivera Mahia. Leilani Rivera. Caden Ross. Jason Rothwell. Christopher Sanchez Muniz. Malad Sesson. Ree Scheiberger. Samuel Scapins. Michael Schwartz. Naya Scott Puertes. Marta Sirota. Jack Slammin. Claire Slomsky. Adam Sparaccio. Samantha Sparaccio. George Spelios. Olive Sullivan. Veronica Scheifrich. Sylvie Tardif. Aiden Tack. Xavier Tejeda. Callum Tierney. Samantha Ward. Michaela Warwick. Henry West. Kaishia Williams. Jennifer Shue. Lila Young. Victor Isaac. Hold up on aisle 8. Lila Young. Victor Ziezig. Grace Zuniga.
Congratulations, everyone. That's really exciting. Before I call on the Vice President to close the ceremony, I attest and confirm to Glenn Pastor, the chair of the school committee, that the students before us have met the requirements to be graduates of Swampscott High School. And now I'd like to introduce you to our chairperson of the school committee, Glenn Pastor.
Thank you. Good afternoon and congratulations to everybody, especially Lila Pastor. So, I will say, I accept Principal Zotto's affirmation that these students have met the requirements set down by the school committee and bestow upon them the title of graduate. Congratulations.
And now, for our final remarks, Vice President of the class, Eliana Young.
Good evening, class of 2026, families and friends. Congratulations. I wanted to start off by thanking everyone who has helped us get this far. Thank you to our principal, Ms. Zotto, and Vice Principal, Ms. Kelly, as well as Superintendent Kalishman for leading us through our final year at Swampscott High School. Thank you to our class of 26 advisors, Ms. Woodfin and Ms. Mack. We couldn't have made all of our awesome events like proms and senior week happen without you. Thank you to our guidance counselors for supporting us and answering our abundance of questions over the last 4 years, many of which could have probably been answered just by checking our emails. Thank you to our security team, janitorial staff, cafeteria staff, front desk, and everyone else who works hard behind the scenes to keep this school running. And thank you so much to our teachers who have shaped us to our fullest potential. Finally, thank you to our families. We wouldn't be here today without our parents' constant nagging and sibling rivalries pushing us every day. Class of 2026, we've come a long way. Your individual path to get here is most likely unique from the person sitting next to you right now. Some of you may have attended Swampscott schools since kindergarten, while others joined the community just this year. Some of you may have enjoyed every second of high school and are dreading the end of this ceremony. Some of you are counting down the seconds until the speech ends, and some of you mentally graduated weeks ago. However you got to this moment or feel about your experience getting here, you made it, and you deserve to be celebrated for your achievements. After today, our paths will once again diverge, and whether you have a clearly marked map or are headed blindly into the unknown, try to enjoy this moment where all of our paths are connected for the last time. Now, class of 2026, please switch your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Please remove your tassel from your cap and anything else that might be holding it down. And finally, 3, 2, 1, caps off to class of 26. Congratulations.
Thank you all. Congrats 2026.